Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is January 29th. Yesterday was the 81st birthday of the 1941 Case SC, and today, 81 years ago, was the day it was shipped to PV Elevator Company in Wahpeton, North Dakota. They were a registered JIK dealer back in the day, so it was shipped there, and I'm not sure where it went from there, but I actually recently got a contact from somebody whose father used to work there starting in 1943. So they're going to ask around for me and see if we might be able to find some purchase records or something. But anyways, that's not what today's video is about. It's a little bit unprecedented. This is, until the end of the video, this is the only part of the video you're going to see me in. I'm actually handing my camera off to Connor and a bunch of the crew from the Relics Tractor Club here in, well, the North Metro of Minnesota. And there's, you know, several other members around the country. We have members in Colorado, obviously Hans from Tractor Hoarders, 1928 Farmall Ben down in Nebraska, and then we have Mike down in Florida. It's going to be a good video. I think you guys are going to like it. It's something that we've all been wanting to do for a while as a club. So without further ado, let's get on a different set of hands, and I'll show you, or they'll show you what's coming. So enjoy, guys. It's going to be a good ride.
Hey everyone, it's Connor back from this old farm, and oh, wait a minute, wrong channel. Nope, you're not on the wrong channel. You're on Kenny's channel still. You got the right thing going on. We're filming for Kenny today. He is not here with us, but it is me, obviously, and Pete and Tony and Cody from the tractor group. I don't know if he's already told you guys that. Said he did a intro for you. But anyways, we're out here in Wisconsin, Grantsburg, Wisconsin today, and we got a little specialty for you. We are picking up a little tractor. Now, he's got this microphone on, and I don't know how this works. So hopefully you can hear me still, but this is I think it's a 1941. It might be a 1942. I can't remember what the year is now on it. He's probably already told you all these details. Case SC, and here it is. I'll do a little walk around for you guys. The motor turns over. It doesn't run. You can see it's got a distributor on it and all that good stuff. She's in pretty decent shape. She got some roughities to it. It's been welded. The steering arm here has been beefed up. It's got a crack on the block right there, you can see. So it's in need of some work, but it's doing pretty good. It'll probably need a new set of front rims there. It looks like that one's all beat up, and the other one is got something going on there. I'm not sure what that one is. For those of you that know my channel, I'm more of an international guy than I am a case guy. So Kenny knows more about this thing than I do, but that's what we got. So we'll do some filming of getting it loaded up here. The guy's backing up his truck to pull this thing around right now, and I gotta film for my channel, so I'm gonna let you guys go here.
Find that and find the
traction.
Go bike. Tony, crank the wheel to the right. There you go.
Help him out a little.
Yeah. Steer with him. What's that?
Which way you want it? Front on the first? Or
Yeah, front will want to go on first. Front will go on first, so the weight's kind of right on it.
Push, Pete, push! Turn your wheels, Tony. You're clueless. Bad driver. Sorry for shakiness, guys. It's cold out here. It is cold. Tony, watch out! Jeez.
Got it.
Who let him drive? There you go. Now to get her on the trailer. Hasn't run for a month. Here she be. Had to jump it though. Had a dead battery, so now it's jumped and it's running. There's the other one in the background there. SC's gonna pull an SC. Come back to you guys when we're pulling it off.
But it works.
I can say shit, it works, man. That's all that matters. Ugh.
See if it.
There we go. You can just roll it off.
Yep. Roll it off to the wedge for now.
still on. Yeah, it needs a manifold and it needs a different hood bed. But not all of them came that way. So we'd have to run the serial number.
Yep.
See if it's one that was supposed to be.
That would be nice.
Is that where it's living?
Oh.
Okay. Good enough.
There she goes.
What do we got? We got... Oh, she lost her mitten.
Well, everybody, as you can see from all the video, we've got ourselves a new club tractor. This is kind of a first adventure for us. We picked this thing up for, I believe it was 400 bucks. It's a 41 case SC. It's not the early 41 with center exhaust. It's got a number of, we'll call it upgrades or modifications done to it. I'll kind of go through it real quick and show you guys what we're working with. It is not a smooth block, it's a ribbed block. The smooth blocks were only on the very early case SCs. They did add an oil filter at some point. It's plumbed in with kind of a interesting setup, so that's probably going to get removed. It also has a very custom light switch on it, so that's nice. That, you know, it might work, probably not. Let's see, what else do we have? It's got the later model cast front wheel on one side and the much harder to find earlier 5-bolt 3x15 pressed steel on the other side, and that rim is junk. The carburetor's froze up. The engine is loose, and it's got a ton of weld on the side of the engine block, which is not uncommon for these. You know, they tend to crack behind the carburetor if water's left in them or coolant that doesn't withstand these northern temperatures. It is missing the S tube for the air intake to carburetor. This is the early style air intake. The late style have a boxed I guess exit tube that has just a short hose going to that box tube. So that does have the early style air cleaner, but it is missing the pipe, so we're gonna have to get one of those. It's got the early steering rod on it. These are a smaller diameter steering rod than the late SCs, and a lot of them you'll find have these braces of some kind welded onto them. They did alter the exhaust manifold. It should come out the side. Again, it's not a center exhaust SC, but they kind of hacked it to go straight through the hood. You see that on occasion with a lot of these old ones. What else? It's got the early fenders on it, which is nice. And they're banged up, but they're not too rusted out, which is pretty cool. Usually they rust pretty badly at the bottom here where the ribs come together, and then they can rust where the ribs are on the inside. You can see this one's starting to rust on that rib. This one is quite a bit worse. That rib there, it's starting to rust inside of or on top of. The seat also not in the greatest shape. It's cracking. Looks like it's been brazed and welded a few times. It does have the early style vertical throttle lever, the early style clutch lever that originally had a rubber shift or a rubber grip on it. The serial number of this tractor is already on my registry, but it's 4505487. We did notice that The chains, the drive chains, seem to be quite loose, so we might end up pulling the back end off this to adjust those drive chains. Let's see what else. Somebody did cut the original PTO off, or maybe I'm not sure, maybe they welded this on the end of it, cut it down and then welded this over it. But this is not the original diameter. This is the larger, later model diameter. It's got a toolbox that is full of mice junk. Oh, there's an old spark plug in here. It's frozen in there though. Somebody had hacked off the edge of the motor lift pedal. What else? When we were unloading it, we had a little trouble with this, with either, oh, excuse me, I can't talk. With either this brake locking up or the drive chains are so loose that they bound up on the sprocket inside there. Not really sure what that was, but we got it fixed, got it figured out and put it back, or pulled it off the trailer. So let's see what else. This plate, believe it or not, this is a case part. This is an accessory that you could order. It's like a hitch step that you could order. And I had one on my SC, but I did not know that it was an actual option. So I had cut a piece of diamond plate that fits on there really nicely. It's kind of flashy, but this is actually a case option. It's in the early Case SC parts manual. So it is an option to get that. It's missing the drawbar roller. Not the end of the world, but they used a piece of, some type of a T pipe fitting. Let's see. That's really about it. It's got some dings. The fuel tank has got some dings in the top of it, but it's not the end of the world. Other than that, it's not a bad tractor. It did get bonked on the belt pulley here, so there's a dent in the belt pulley. She's leaking a lot of oil on it, but at some point somebody must have replaced the water pump, because there's gray primer on the water pump. So that's could be a positive, could be, but let's just looking it over, we're gonna have to get front tubes and tires, one front wheel. We'll probably have to do some work on the manifold after we get it running. The cork gasket for the starter will need to be replaced because it's missing a huge chunk of it. Rewire it. We'll probably pull the distributor setup off and put a mag on it. Obviously we'll get that from Rudy, and rebuild the carburetor over at Rudy's. Yeah, it's a pretty solid straight tractor. It ain't perfect, but for $400 the engine is loose and the rear tires are in really good shape. It's got Firestone Field and Roads on it with very good tread and not much checking on the tires. So what size are they? I would guess they're probably 11.238s. Yeah, 11.238s. So there it is. There's the Relics new project tractor. So we should have this thing running sometime this year, before the shows for sure. And the plan with it was we wanted to have something for some of the club members that are from out of state, like Hans and Ben and Mike and some of those guys, something for them to drive when they come up here. And it's just something fun, something extra we can play with as a club. So we got a cash kitty that we've been kind of already contributing money to save up for some parts. So there it is, another 41 SC in the fleet. So that's all I've got. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope Connor and them, I haven't even watched the video footage yet, so I hope Connor and them got some good footage for you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later.